Life doesn't change in the big moments. It changes in the quiet ones we almost miss. This is Days Like These. I am J. Malik Asher, and I'm glad you're here. You weren't loved. You were relied on. And you stayed, because being needed felt close enough to being chosen. Being needed kept your nervous system busy. Busy people don't ask dangerous questions. Questions like, why am I exhausted but still replaceable? Here's the truth nobody told you early enough. When someone values you, your absence is felt. When someone only needs you, your absence is inconvenient. You mistook urgency for importance. They called when things broke, but they disappeared when things stabilized. That wasn't intimacy. That was task management. Your body knew before your mind did. Tight chest, jaw locked, always on. That wasn't loyalty. That was hypervigilance. Because being needed keeps you anxious, but being valued lets you rest. Notice who panics when you set boundaries. Also, notice who relaxes when you arrive whole, not helpful. They praised your availability, not your humanity. They loved what you provided, not what you required. Every time you asked for more, they called it too much. That wasn't you changing. That was you finally asking to be met instead of managed. Here's the uncomfortable pivot. People who only need you will resent you the moment you stop performing usefulness, because your growth breaks their access. You didn't lose value when they pulled away. You lost utility. And those are not the same currency. This is why I felt like grief. You weren't mourning them. You were mourning the version of yourself that thought exhaustion was proof of love. Valued people are protected. Needed people are consumed. One is invited to stay. The other is expected to show up. If they only show up when you need something, they don't miss you. They miss what you do for them. You didn't become colder. You became clearer. And clarity always feels like cruelty to people who benefited from your confusion. This is why peace felt unfamiliar, because you were no longer auditioning for worth through sacrifice. You didn't lose anyone important. You just stopped mistaking being needed for being valued. If something in this episode stayed with you, good. That means the conversation isn't over. This is Days Like These. Remember, you still matter.